On her splendid wedding day, Diana, with her exquisite grandeur and extraordinary beauty, enchanted the whole world. This special day marked the moment when the 20-year-old bride transformed into the embodiment of a fairy tale princess, dreamed of by many. Her grace and allure captured attention, making her the most photographed and recognizable figure on the planet. Lacking experience in royal life, Diana relied on her spouse, Prince Charles, destined to become king. In the initial months after their marriage, she actively engaged with the public both domestically and abroad, aiming to strengthen her connections. Strolls with Charles always drew attention and elicited admiration from people. Diana brought a unique blend of elegance and glamour to the royal family's image. In this video, we will explore Diana's most exquisite jewelry and discover who currently owns this delightful collection. Alright, let's begin. Her Royal Highness, Princess Diana, the engagement ring of Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, is now beloved by many. But when it was chosen, it sparked much controversy. Despite its sapphire center stone surrounded by diamonds, it deviated from the more traditional diamond ring. However, the issue wasn't that. It was that it was off the shelf. For most royals, engagement rings are custom-made, ensuring their uniqueness and specialness. For example, Prince Harry took 6 months to design his, and Miss Meghan Markle's engagement ring had a central diamond from Botswana, where he had taken her for 3 to 4 weeks when they were dating. The ring also features 2 additional diamonds, one on each side, from his mother's jewelry collection. So for Prince Charles, the future king, to simply purchase one off the shelf seemed dubious. So anyone with £28,000 could have the same ring as the future Queen of England. Until Diana's tragic car accident in 1997, she ensured her jewelry collection was passed on to her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Prince Harry was the one who initially took their mother's engagement ring, but once his brother, Prince William, considered proposing to Catherine Middleton, Prince Harry allowed his elder brother to take their late mother's engagement ring. The Duke of Cambridge explained that it was important to him as he relates to Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, to continue Diana's legacy. He said, "It was my mother's engagement ring, and it's very special to me as Kate is now too. It was right to put these 2 rings together. It was my way of making sure Mom didn't miss out on today and the excitement of the future." 9th on our list is the Swan Lake necklace. In 1997, Diana attended a royal gala concert featuring Swan Lake, adorned with a necklace borrowed from the royal jeweler, Garrett. The necklace boasted diamonds and South Sea pearls. Diana hoped to own the necklace along with matching earrings that had not yet been made. Dubbed the Swan Lake necklace, it gained fame in the auction world. The last time it was sold at auction, it fetched $12 million. The reason this piece became famous is that it was the last necklace Diana wore before her fatal car accident in 1997. The Sri Lankan Sapphire. Another enchanting royal gem of Princess Diana's was the Sri Lankan Sapphire, the size of a duck egg, set amidst a double row of diamonds. It was gifted by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, to Diana at a banquet in Hampton Court in 1982. Later, the brooch was remodeled to become the centerpiece of an elaborate choker held in place by 7 strands of pearls. Paired with sapphire earrings, it was a striking combination. Diana wasn't particularly fond of brooches as they didn't blend well with her fashion style. Thus, she transformed the brooch into a necklace, threading it onto pearls. This almost became her signature, symbolizing the union of 2 families, the Spencers with their pearls and the royal family with their blue sapphire. Diana carved out her own style and life, knowing how to wear her jewelry to express her individuality and personal style, yet always with elegance and panache, often in unexpected ways. Charles and Diana visited the White House in November 1985 as guests of President Ronald Reagan and his wife, Nancy. Diana wore the sapphire choker with a midnight blue velvet dress created by Victor Edelstein. President Reagan reminisced about this evening in an interview, recalling the dinner he hosted at the White House for a group of people who were stars in their respective fields. Their notable achievements made them well-known personalities. During dinner, I had the opportunity to ask her what she thought about some of the stars and performers present there. And then the dancing began. As she took center stage, others were merely spectators. So I managed to inform John Travolta, whom she had mentioned approvingly during dinner, to to ask her to dance. He invited her, and they danced beautifully together. It was said to be a kind of culminating moment that I remember from that entire evening. The Prince of Wales' feather brooch, a magnificent piece of jewellery at number 7, is the Prince of Wales' feather brooch. It was gifted by Prince Charles to Diana during their wedding. The brooch, adorned with diamonds in a golden setting, featuring 3 feathers, was remarkable. Diana adored this piece of jewellery and wore it frequently to showcase her love for her husband. When Charles gave her a pair of emerald earrings, Diana took inspiration and added an emerald drop to the brooch pendant. Today, the pendant with the emerald drop has been gifted to Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, including the emerald earrings that were once a lover's, and now a second wife to Charles. Pearl's 6th place on our list is his pearls. In 1991, Diana embarked on a solo tour of Pakistan. She began to subtly send signals of loneliness. Knowing that earrings draw attention to the face, she chose the largest bear claw, a wedding gift from the Emir of Qatar. She often wore elaborately diamond and pearl earrings on many occasions. Diana had another pair of pearl earrings, a wedding gift from the Spencer family jeweller, Collingwood. She wore them with the lover's knot tiara and King Faisal diamond necklace, borrowed from the Queen. In 1993, after the split from Charles, Diana attended the English National Ballet performance at Her Majesty's Theatre in London. But Diana's life, half in the royal family and half outside it, was fraught with difficulties. At this stage, she tried to find a delicate balance in her new life. She emphasized her still royal status by wearing several strands of pearls around her neck, reminiscent of Queen Alexandra, the former Princess of Wales, which I find very interesting as she repeated Princess Alexandra's style, who was one of the most elegant princesses in British history. It was very beautiful, very elegant on her part, and of course, very romantic. In the early 1990s, Diana popularized pearl chokers inherited from the Spencer family, creating a new fashion trend. She almost single-handedly initiated what was termed as the new romantic grey colours, and the pearl choker became a symbol of the new romantic image for her high-necked collars. Pearls, which she wore, truly played into this very well. Sapphires, princesses and rulers shower the bride with gifts. The most extravagant was this magnificent Burmese sapphire suit from the hereditary Prince of Saudi Arabia. The set included earrings, a bracelet, a watch, a ring, and a large pendant. Diana reworked the set into a velvet ribbon choker. She especially liked the sapphire and diamond set she received as a wedding gift from the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and she loved wearing it. This was significant for her as a young woman who had suddenly assumed this mantle of grandeur and splendor, and the jewels, of course, helped her. She wore them beautifully, bringing something light, fresh, and youthful to the jewelry scene, something we hadn't seen in England for a long time. In 1996, Diana wore this 11-strand pearl choker with Saudi earrings by Versace during a confident visit to the US for a charity event. The Saudi jewels were among her favorites. On this occasion in Washington, she wore Saudi diamond and sapphire watches from Cardiff 1981, and the nervous young Princess of Wales in Saudi sapphires prepared to address the people of Wales. Come to Wales and to its capital, Cardiff. I look forward to returning many times in the future. And I also want to say that I'm proud to be a princess of such a wonderful place and the Welsh people, who are special to me. Thank you. Amani Jules. In November 1986, Prince Charles and Princess Diana rescheduled their tour from Qatar to visit the Sultan at his palace and the people of Oman. His stern demeanor spoke of a man with traditional tastes, but he was a host who truly knew how to please a guest. Diana received a set of wonderful jewels. Initially, Buckingham Palace denied receiving these extravagant gifts. Lavish gifts from wealthy individuals were not new to members of the royal family accustomed to receiving them. Diana was delighted with her very precious gift from the Sultan of Oman, whose style resembled a crescent moon, a symbol of Islamic faith, but the frame of the necklace, bracelet and earrings were stunningly modern. A year later, during a tour of Germany, Diana presented her priceless Amani jewels. She wore a velvet dress in which she danced at the White House, the Spencer tiara held in place thanks to her tousled hair. In the midst of a strained marriage, the royal couple appeared under the flag of Britain, Art Deco Emerald, and we've made it to the top 3, and third place goes to is the Art Deco Emerald and Diamond Choker. The emerald choker was originally gifted to Queen Mary by the ladies of India in 1911, then passed to Diana for her lifetime use by Queen Elizabeth II shortly after her marriage to Charles. In 1985, photos of Princess Diana and Prince Charles dancing together in Melbourne during their tour of Australia made headlines, delighting people to see them dancing. But more importantly, they became another testament to Diana's style icon status. For the evening, the princess wore a one-shoulder green dress paired with diamond and emerald earrings and, as it turned out, a matching tiara. But it wasn't a mere coincidence. She wore the choker as a tiara, and she liked the effect so much that she left it there. It showed that she didn't take them too seriously. She clearly enjoyed and loved wearing jewelry. She wore them beautifully, but there was a light homage that was part of her personal style. She loved playing with them, and I think it had a huge influence on fashion and jewelry wearing during the 80s. Lover's Knot Tiara. We'll give the honorable second place, Tiara Lover's Knot, created after the tiara of the Grand Duchess of Vladimir. Queen Mary created the stunning tiara, which she gave to Diana as a wedding gift. Known as the Love Without Love tiara, it was made in 1914 by Garrett's to Queen Mary's own design. Diana wore it at various state occasions and on many foreign tours. In 1989, she wore the Lover's Knot in Hong Kong with a white, pearl-encrusted Elvis Presley-style dress and jacket by Catherine Walker. At the beginning of her course, Diana wore this tiara quite normally for ordinary events. Then suddenly she turned up in Hong Kong in this gorgeous, pearl-encrusted Elvis outfit with the Love Without Love tiara. And once again we saw Diana create the unexpected. Spencer tiara. And the top spot goes to is the Spencer tiara, consisting of various parts. The central element was a wedding gift to Cynthia, Countess of Montague, who bequeathed parts to Lady Sarah in 1875. 4 matching parts from Garrard's setting were added in 1937 to create the tiara we see today. Princess Diana often wore the Spencer tiara after her wedding as an alternative to Queen Mary's tiara. The tiara was worn at state banquets, dinners, royal tours, and many iconic portraits gifted to Princess of Wales by her father. The state opening of Parliament is a special event in the royal calendar. In 1984, Diana wore the Spencer tiara with her hair styled up during this very official event, drawing criticism for overshadowing the Queen. When Diana appeared in public wearing these great royal jewels, it was an amazing sight. And it was something we had not seen in England for a very long time. We had not seen such glamour, and especially we had not seen the combination of such youthfulness with such magnificent and sumptuous jewellery as she brought. Youth and freshness in jewellery is what she brought wherever she went. She brought radiance in people's lives. Her image will never be forgotten. She was radiant, she was exceptional, and in my opinion she brought a lot to the royal family. I think we should think of her legacy as something very sweet and powerful. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Put a like in front of you is waiting for a lot of interesting. That's all for today. All the best to you.